Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. Few things I want to point out is one, we are still in a dead cat scenario. The fact that we closed under 21,700 is showing you weakness. We are supported by our support here at 21,400-ish. But if we lose this level, 21,300, downside will probably come. So if you lose 21,300 on a 4-hour time frame, I would be looking for the next level of support at around 20,700. And then after that, I think it's like 20,000. Yeah, 20,000 even. So those are the two levels I'm looking to the downside. If you lose 21,300 on a 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin, I'm looking for the next level of support to come in around 20,700. And then after that, it's going to be around 20,000. All right. If we lose those levels, we're going to be looking at 18.6-ish. And then after that, we got our original bottom area around 16.5. So keep that in mind for the downside. Now, since we have this 21 EMA above the 200, the purple, this pullback is the last real area that I wanted to see tested. If we go sideways here, that's all right at 21.4. Don't go under 21.3. And then if we can claim 21.7 on a 4-hour open and close, the possibility of us going sideways and back into 22.5 to 23.3 is there. And then that'll be the next challenge is getting above 21.3. The fact is that since we're under 21.3 for the, well, hopefully, okay, let me correct that. Being under 23,300 on tomorrow's close will give us another weekly candle to basically look for further downside. And what that is that 20,000 level that I'm looking for, around 20,000, let's say like 7 to 19,000 ish, 19.7. So that like $1,000 range is the next level I'll be looking for some support to be found, and that will be into next week. And ideally, we didn't want to close under the 200, but since that happened, this little rise is just like the dead cat bounce kind of scenario, even on a weekly time frame. Because you still have the death cross already here, the 21 under the 200. We're only looking healthy on a daily time frame, but on the weekly, you're still in a bearish posture. And this bearish posture is so shitty that all you did was tap into the 200 and you're still closing under the 200 if we close like this on Sunday, giving you possibility of further downside into next week. And ideally, we don't want to close under that $19,900 level. So we have the opportunity to make this inverse head and shoulder, confirming that $20,000 support on Bitcoin. And then we would be looking for continuation up in like a V or a W accumulation, like a ascending channel, like a wedge, ascending wedge, whatever you want to draw. I don't want to show you guys my doodles right now because there's a lot, but yeah, you can imagine what this is and then draw your formation and then see if it consolidates in that formation for higher. As long as we don't lose 20,000 around that range for the 4-hour open close on the weekly time frame, when more than likely we'll get accumulated over here for the next week to go up. Not this week. I'm talking about after next week. Next week, I'm looking for downside and I'm looking for support confirmation. So I just want that to be clear. Anyone who's trying to buy the dip looking for upside here, it's a risk. It's a bigger risk because right now, in the larger time frame, we're going down. The trend to the downside has not been broken. Yeah, we had this little bit of a break of structure, but this is a dead cat bounce to steal liquidity from these levels here and then just continue its path. So that's all I want to say for Bitcoin. Let me go to a quick 4-hour time frame and then I'm going to show you ETH. Okay, so on a 4-hour time frame, I just want to confirm our levels. So this, holding this 200 over here is not that most ideal. Your lowest EMA is into this 200. Pretty soon you're probably going to get that next leg down, unfortunately. 20,700 is like one area that you don't want to After that, it's at 20,300. After you're under 20,300 with a 4-hour open and close, just be ready for those other levels I've mentioned before, like 20,300 and then 20,000 even. And then if you lose that, then we can look for 19 over here. So that is what we're looking for. And this is not to be like, oh, wah. If we come over here, all we're doing is testing our breakout. Find some support over here, do an inverse head and shoulder, and just break on out. There's no reason you have to be too bearish until we actually lose 19,000 on 4-hour open and close. That's what I'm trying to point out. I showed you the daily for the plan, weekly for reality, 4-hour for what's happening right now. This is the one where you got to be patient and wait for those other higher time frame closes. So that's basically all I have for you on Bitcoin. Let me go to ETH. Very similar situation. Minor difference. ETH. Come on, ETH. Similar situation, but the posture of the EMAs is a little bit different. As you can see, we are finding support on the 55. Uh, the 55 is a little bit lower on Bitcoin. So technically, ETH is a little bit stronger on candle-wise. RSI-wise, ETH is weaker, showing you that it is, trying to test the oversold conditions. It's not there yet. It has still room to the downside. Oversold, at 1440 to 1350 would make sense, and then you could look for a reversal from there. So what I want to reiterate is that a 4-hour open and close under 1520 is giving you a warning of downside to come. From 1520, if lost, I'm looking for 1440. And after 1440 is lost, I'm looking for like 1350 area, 1350, 1330. So those are the levels of support I would like to see tested. After that, I don't want to go under the 1350. But if we go under 1350, you know that your next level would be around 1250, and then I think it's like 1200. All the levels that we had the golden pocket measurements at before this entire rally to the top side. Right now, this is to me wave one. We're in this wave two consolidation. Once the consolidation bull flag is done formulating, I'm looking for wave three to get to our next level of resistance around 19,000, 2,200 on ETH. So that would be the ideal scenario is we go sideways, then we get a 4-hour above 1620. After that 1624-hour open and close, we'd be looking for 1700 to be claimed. After 1700, you got your 18, 19, then 22. If we lose 1520, I'm looking for 1440, 1450, and then after that 1340, 1350 around there. And that's how I'm looking for Ethereum on the daily. Let me show you on a weekly why looking for downside is still a possibility. Same situation as Bitcoin. The trend is the trend. We have not really, you can't really say we are going, it's an uptrend until we actually break above 2000 and have like a weekly open and close above it. Wicks don't count to me. And as you can see, as we are at the 200, you are just about to cross over the level of trying to get to the oversold conditions. Yeah, you have bull divs, but if this weekly can't close above the 200, it's going to be weaker. The possibility of us going lower is there. And then this weekly 200 cross is preventing the golden cross from coming. So this is why this is considered a bull trap, because this is trapping price action at the highest it can before it flushes the liquidity down to take out the liquidity to the bottom. This is what I want to warn y'all on. Like this death cross is now just confirmed that it is a death cross, and now it wants to go back down. And I don't want it to go under 1200, but I mean, after it goes under 1200, then you got the real test of the lows coming. And Bitcoin is already under the 200. ETH is on its way there by tomorrow, basically. Yeah, tomorrow. This little candle will close, and then the next candle will open, and then we have to see if it's going to be continuation to the downside or not, depending on where it closes. If it closes above the 200, I can look for higher. If it closes under the 200, I'm looking for lower. That's as simple as I'm going to keep it on that one. And let's go look at the 4 hour so you guys can see real quickly locally what we're expecting, like for weekend. The same levels I said before. Um, this is not giving me confidence of upside. The fact that we're already under this. So Bitcoin is a little bit stronger on price action than ETH locally on the 4 hour time frame. Okay. And we are already losing 1520 open close. We just got a new 4 hour candle opening under 1320 again, so that's not good news. You are in the bearish control zone, so that's also not good news. If this goes down and breaks under 1490, I'm looking for that 1440, 1450 area, as I said. After that, I'm looking for 1340, 1350. If we lose these levels on a 4 hour open and close, we got much lower targets to go to, like 1250 and then 1200. So $100, $100. So keep that in mind for the downside. If we get a 4 hour open and close above 1550, which is just a stretch, okay? It's already showing you that that's a dead cat. That's like a shorting opportunity for you. But if we get that, then the next target I'm looking for is 1624, 1625. Get that 4 hour open and close above here before tomorrow, Sunday close of the CME, of perps. Then we can look for that weekly candle to continue up and not have that posture of continuation to the downside. So as of right now, I'm looking for downside tests, and that's basically what I'm trying to get you guys ready for mentally, physically, emotionally. And yeah, aside from that, guys, just be calm and careful. Don't need to go crazy on this weekend. I want to see this range get tested. If the support of the bottom comes in on the weekend and before Sunday at close, like 6 o'clock, we just start pumping, everything will be okay for further continuation next week. That's what I'm waiting to see. What is tomorrow's price action going to look like? Until then, I am straddled in profit and I'm just chilling. Um, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer it in the next video. If you have any other assets you want me to cover, please let me know below. I'll let you get those answers in the next video. If you're interested in trading with us live, please feel free to join us on our Discord server. The link is in the video's description below. And you will also find the other affiliate services I recommend. And then last but not least, if you guys could, please do me a huge solid. Leave me a like, a subscribe, a comment just to tell me how your day is going. If you haven't pressed the bell button already, please press the bell button for those notifications so you get those real-time updates. If you have anyone interested in this same market, please feel free to bring them over. I'd be more than happy to bounce ideas around. And aside from that, guys, just have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Be safe. Talk to you soon. And this video is in dedication to Jason, who probably won't watch this video. But Jason, I gave you the levels so you don't get wrecked. Adios.